How to identify a sustainable startup? I don't know. Please tell me. Okay, no, for real. One, there seems to be cohesion across the team. So it's not just that the founders believe in the vision and then the rest of the team members are kind of just following along with what they're told to do. Everyone has a specific area of expertise, and also they have a aligned vision and they know where the company's going. It's a red flag and a warning sign if everyone has a different idea of what the company is actually supposed to be doing or what the goals are in that period of time. The other thing is, of course, the unit economics and the actual financials of the company. Can you make profit at scale? Now, ideally, but in the long term, can you make meaningful profit in selling your product and everything that has to go into selling your product to your target audience? What are your margins? Is it a very competitive market? Are you betting your business on high volume and low margin, or in high margin and potentially lower volume? And if it were something like a high volume and low margin business, do you have proprietary distribution? So these are some of the things that we think about as we're going through the diligence process. Of course, also the team makeup. I want to know, and I need to see that you have the right talent internally in the founding team that can make decisions. So they have at least the critical analysis, the vision and values, the base level experience with the target demographic, where that, of course, things will change and new knowledge will come as the business scales. But do you have the foundational experience in people management and engaging with your customer demographic in building technology products that people want? Humility, integrity, responsibility, discipline, accountability. The other thing is we want to make sure that the business is not overly exposed to regulatory volatility. There are some sectors in certain countries where there's changing regulation overnight. In Nigeria, unfortunately, there's been a lot in both the mobility space and a lot in the financial services space. Fortunately, there are subsectors that are more enduring and more stable than others. So we like to invest in the former. So when you're building your business, and something that is very much required to ensure that it's sustainable is you have the proper licenses and there's regulatory stability in the spaces where you're actively building. Also, looking at your target demographic. Is it a TAM that's shrinking over time or growing? So in Africa, I probably would not be investing in technology solutions for 80 plus. Why? Google the average age of the average African today. So it's a very young population that tapers off after 55, after 65. So who are you going to be building for? Also, something that has killed companies over time is you have a great business, great product, there's a real TAM, but the sales cycles are so long. You run out of runway on your way to close customers. So if you do have a very long sales cycle, 12 months plus, even 6 months plus in this day and age, is there another way, an additional way you can go about making revenue in the shorter term? Or are there parts of a contract that you can close in the interim with your bigger partners or with your bigger customers and you can upscale them to over time? Something we look at now that we did not look at before are the spending habits of the founders themselves. When you roll up to the meeting and you're trying to raise $50,000, maybe you're raising $250,000, and you roll up in new Lexus, you have a very nice watch, you're telling me of the places you're going for summer vacation, and I'm thinking to myself, this person who's raising $250K just spent $250K in the last sentence they just told me. It's something very important, because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So the way that you are spending today is the way that your company is going to be spending tomorrow. Something you really need to get into check in order to ensure that those bad habits are not replicated in your business. Go to www.ingressivecapital.com, apply for funding, and you can work with us every day directly. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.